Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. Ethereum celebrates its 10th anniversary. EigenLayer launches EigenDA v2 on mainnet. The Ether machine buys 15,000 Ether, and the White House releases a report on digital assets. All this and more starts right now. July 30th, 2025 marks Ethereum's 10th year anniversary. On this day in 2015, the Ethereum Genesis block was mined during the Frontier launch, introducing the world's first smart contract blockchain. As Ethereum's first mainnet release, Frontier rewarded miners with 5 ETH per block and set the foundation for the world computer. Today, Ethereum secures over $130 billion in stablecoins, nearly $90 billion in locked-in DeFi, and more than $9 billion in tokenized real-world assets. Over the past decade, Ethereum has survived the DAO hack, implemented the burn, transitioned from proof-of-work to proof-of-stake, and delivered scalability through Layer 2s. The Ethereum Foundation is celebrating the anniversary with a limited-time NFT mint. EigenLayer launched EigenDA v2 on mainnet, an upgrade enabling 100 megabits per second throughput and scalable data availability. The upgrade delivers 12x the throughput of Visa, a 6.7x increase from EigenDA v1's 15 megabits per second capacity, and can handle 800,000 ERC20 transactions per second with sub-10 second latency. EigenDA v2 introduces a split plane architecture, horizontal sharding, GPU-accelerated ensure coding, parallel multicast channels, and a reservation-based fixed fee model. Secured by EigenLayer restakers, EigenDA secures over $2 billion in assets and powers 75% of Ethereum Layer 2s using AltDA. The Ether Machine, an institutional platform focused on ETH treasury management, acquired 15,000 Ether, valued at approximately $56.9 million through its subsidiary, the Ether Reserve LLC. The purchase increases the company's total ETH holdings and commitments to 334,000 ETH, with $407 million available for future purchases. The Ether Machine chairman and co-founder Andrew Keys also contributed $100,000 to the Protocol Guild, a community-led initiative supporting Ethereum's core developers. Through its long-term accumulation strategy, the Ether Machine seeks to deliver transparent, secure, and direct access to ETH-denominated yield. And lastly, the White House Working Group on Digital Asset Markets released a report outlining a pro-innovation regulatory framework for digital assets. The report calls for swift implementation of the Genius Act and urges federal agencies to coordinate on licensing, reserves, and consumer protections for stablecoin issuers. The report also presses Congress to grant the CFTC clear authority over non-security digital asset spot markets, update the Clarity Act to streamline managing and self-custody rules, and formally ban central bank digital currencies. Additional priorities include directing the IRS to publish guidance on crypto tax issues. The report supports integrating DeFi into mainstream finance. In other news, Privy integrates Morpho vaults. Closing arguments were given in the Tornado Cash trial. Coinbase partners with Chase to enable rewards redeemable in USDC. And the Federal Reserve maintains the interest rates the same. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.